not scaring you. Actually, my prayer is one of these fine days you call me to come and attend your wedding.
Very soon.
Yeah,
I think
very
Noah
soon.
will start off.
I'll be the most happiest man. I want to give my experience. I've been married for quite some time. I have about 3 sons.
You have 3 sons?
Yeah, I don't
Only
have a daughter.
sons?
Only sons. I
Oh
don't
my,
have a,
okay.
I don't have a daughter, but I believe one day God will give me one.
But you have 3 daughters. When your sons get married, they'll bring in daughters.
Yeah, those
You
will
have
be
daughters.
daughter-in-laws. They are still daughters, yeah, I
They're
agree.
still daughters. Yeah.
Yes, as when you look at homemaking is about husband, wife, and the children. If God gives you the children, then these 3 people make a home. And it is the 3 of you who can come together and make it a happy what? Home. Yes, we are undergoing through school. People have gone to school, they have been educated, they have gone to university, they have PhDs, name them. But then there are some core responsibilities which wives must not run away from. If at all you are lucky to get married. I'm saying lucky because marriage, as I've said, is quite challenging. At times you can meet a lot of hurdles on the way in the course of your marriage. Now, career women. Career women have run away from their responsibilities. I want to say this. And I want to give myself as an example. I'm not saying my wife has run away from her responsibilities, but then she's a teacher. Even though we
your
don't
wife
stay
is also
together.
a teacher?
Yeah, she's a teacher like me. She teaches in a primary school. Yeah. One of the primary schools of the Republic of Kenya. We don't stay together. Yeah, because I am here in Nairobi. She's up country where she was employed.
Oh, so she's a government?
Yeah, she's government. Yeah, she works with the government.
Oh, so you don't stay together?
No, we don't stay together. That's a fact.
Aya.
But it doesn't mean when we don't stay together, I have run away from her. I have run away from my responsibilities as a husband. I have run away from my duties as a father. I am a father. I happen to stay with my 2 boys. I call them boys because now boys must be boys. They are boys. I'm the one who's taking care of them. I wash them. I prepare them to go to school in the morning. I cook for them. I wash their clothes. I do everything which any normal human being can do to his or her children.
I respect you.
Thank you so much.
Then you have to go for your work in the morning or so very early morning?
Yeah, my day begins at 5 in the morning.
So what time
begins,
do you wake up?
I wake up at 5 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, they wake up at 6. I have a whole 1 hour here.
Wow.
Yeah. Prepare a cup of tea for them. Yeah. If I didn't do their shoes in the evening, I do them during that particular time.
How old are they?
One is 10 years old. The second one is 6 years old. Then I have the younger one who is about 1 year and 6 months. He's 1.5 years old.
Oh.
Yeah. That is my family.
Oh.
Yes, that is my family. It's not easy, but I'm used. And one funny thing, I told my wife, my eldest son would have to stay with me. So I took him even before he had gone to nursery and came with him to Nairobi. So I have seen this boy grow up to 10 years now. I think in April, I'm going to circumcise him so that he becomes now a man. He wanted to go this December, but I told him, no, hold on, up to April. Yeah, this is me, and that is my home. But over the weekends, when I have time, I dash home, I see her where she works, then I come back home.
Is it
over
very
the holidays,
is it
we are
very
together.
Far?
Yeah, it's a distance. It's a distance of about 400 kilometers. But you see now, we are staying apart because of work and nothing more. But as soon as schools close, we are together. Yeah, we are together. Either here in Nairobi or back at home. Yeah, with our kids. Now this young one, I also took him and I brought him to Nairobi. He started nursery here in Nairobi. So these two kids have started their nursery schooling here in Nairobi with me.
So which means your wife is just, she's just having a good time over wherever she's working.
She
Because
could be-
she doesn't have any responsibility.
No, no,
Baby,
no.
baby.
Right now she has,
The youngest one
she has
is
the
with
youngest
her.
one.
Oh.
Ah,
And over the holidays, she's with these 3 boys. Now, there are 3 boys. And they are everywhere in this house. Yeah? And I love my kids. I do. I love my wife. I love my family. We are together. But we have our own what? Challenges. Now, I'm one person who does not like this idea of employing a house helps.
why?
But
I'm
if
sorry.
someone will look
Why?
at you, will tell you, you have 2 boys here
I'm
now.
not against house helps. They do a wonderful job.
You're like
But
Korean.
yeah, but I tried it once.
Oh.
Yeah, when the work became too much, okay, I employed somebody. I want to tell you exactly what happened. When I employed this lady, she was coming from a place not very far away from where I stay. Work during the day. Yeah, assist me from 4 p.m. before I reach in the house. Yeah, she takes care of these 2 boys in terms of their clothes, their school uniform, and everything. When Mama Ototo heard that I had somebody who was working for me, issues cropped up.
Oh, because she's not staying
away.
around.
You know, she thought maybe I was cutting corners with this lady.
Yes.
And of
And
course,
because she's not here to
I was
see what is
acting,
happening.
yes, I was acting above board. Yeah. The relationship that we had was that one of employee and employee,
Yeah.
period.
But you know, women are very, what can I say?
They're naturally
But
jealous.
it's a
Jealous,
risky,
yeah.
actually. It's a risky. That's right also. It's a risky.
Yes,
because
it's
she's
risky.
not here.
It's quite risky. I agree with what you're saying. It depends on who you are as a man.
And
Mellow
what,
off.
If you are somebody who is very loose, and I cannot be ashamed of saying this, then you can start messing.
With
but
Yeah,
you know
you can
what?
start messing.
You know what,
But you
Mwalimu?
see, marriage being a commitment, you must be committed. If you cannot be committed, then you can now start seeing this lady who is working for you in the house here as a very potential, wife in quotes. You get this? And you will bring to yourself a lot of problems. So we discussed. I told her, okay, I've stayed with you for some time. You know me. There are some things I cannot do. Then we agreed to release that lady to go. We paid her. She went. I went back to my duties. So I programmed myself. I've been doing those duties. And I believe, God willing, and I can see I still have the energy, I'll continue performing my duties.
But you know what? I saw many family like him in Korea. So many family, because of work, they are living separately. But mostly children, they are taken care of by mother, not father.
Yes, that is why also
a very
I'm
special
curious.
case,
that is a
actually,
very
your case
special-
is very
if,
special.
If some men will look at you, they will tell you, then how comes, because some men will tell, if they are staying far away, then the mom will take care of the kids usually. They will be like, okay, you go, let the mom take care of them until they are of age where they can do things by themselves. But
My mother took me to task. Oh, my son, your wife has taken over you.
yes,
See, you are now lost. What exactly are you doing? I sat her down. I told her, okay, Rubia mom, these are my kids. Okay? Okay, I'm not looking down upon girls. And I told her, they are boys. I want to see my boys do what? Grow. She couldn't agree with me. But I insisted. They are my kids. Let me stay with them. At some point, I stayed with my mother for close to 1 year in the same house here in Nairobi. She had a small problem. She saw what I was doing. My program. Come from school. I'm in the house at 5:30. They come. Yeah, take them to the bathroom. They wash. I do all these other things here because I told her, okay, now you brought us up. Let me also bring mine up. I don't want to overburden you. Relax. Just take care of your disease. Okay? And that is how it has been. So we agreed, and she stopped at that particular point up to now. Yeah.
So that means you can cook very well.
I have no issue with cooking. In fact, I'm inviting you one of these fine days to come to my house, and then I cook for you.
Today lunch.
Okay,
Lunch too,
not
he's
today,
busy
not
for
today,
school
not
work.
today. I don't want to say today because I have some work to do after this. But we can arrange.
Oh, yeah.
Me, I do the cooking, I do my washing, I do my ironing, I do my cleaning in the house, and you cannot find my house unclean simply because I'm staying alone and my wife is not here. She knows my standards. I have my own
You have
standards.
set high standards.
Not very high, but my own standards. Because I have to live in a clean environment. It's my wish. That is why I need this 1 hour between 5 and 6 in the morning, to do some of these things here.
Can you attribute this, because you, like we say, you among few other men can do this. Can you attribute this, maybe you're working, to maybe how you were brought up when you were still young? Because some of them, they grow up, but they don't know how to cook, they cannot wash their clothes, they cannot take care of a kid. So can you attribute it to maybe the way you were raised?
Yes, I have to thank my parents actually. One, when I look at my family, and you know, I come from a big family. Maybe you might not be aware of this. And I'm the 7th born in that family. We are a whole team of 11. If you
Oh,
add my
soccer
mother-
players. Yeah.
Actually, we also have a referee in the name of my father. We have a reserve referee in the name of my mother. So we are a whole team.
And who's the goalkeeper?
We are 11. My mother used to tell us one thing. Yeah? If it is fetching water back at home, all of us, from my elder brother, the one I follow, myself and my young brother, we could go and do what? Fetch water. All of us. And let me talk about my elder brother. He's elderly. He has big kids who have gone to university. Yeah? But this guy, when he's at home, do you know he can go to fetch water at almost now 49 years? Okay, when we don't have water running in the taps, he goes. We have a donkey. He ties it nicely with some vibuyus. He goes to the river, he fetches, he brings water.
And
I do the same. Everybody does this.
But when people
That is the way
look
we were
at
brought
him,
up.
like, you have children, you have a wife, and you're going to fetch water. Don't people look at him like that?
As I'm seated here, when I'm back at home and we have a dry spell, especially during the December holiday, I don't overburden anybody. We have a donkey. The river is not very far away. It's about half a kilometer. I take 4 mitungis. I go to the river, fetch water. I do my washing, and that is all. I normally don't force my wife to do the laundry work. You know, there are times when I wake up in the morning, I do my clothes, and that is all. Even this young boy here, if the clothes are there, it doesn't mean I have become a lesser man when I do some of these things here. I
But
still
you know,
remain a man.
with the African culture, a man will feel demeaned if
If
now
he's
he is
doing
the
all
one
this,
who is
yeah.
taking care of the family, like you're washing, you're taking care of your young boys, and your wife only has one child to take care. You'll find that most men will not agree with us.
Even they will ask you,
They will
"What?
even
I
ask
mean,
you,
come
did
on,
you,
yeah."
did you take dowry, or did she bring dowry to your place? You know, those are some of the issues that crop up.
Very good.
Yeah.
My father, the upbringing he gave us was this. Because I remember I used to see my father wake up in the morning and sweep the house without bothering to ask my mom to do this. The only place my father was not sweeping was the kitchen. Because my mother could be very busy there doing cooking. I could see my father wake up in the morning, come out and wash his clothes without bothering to ask my mom to do this.
Wow.
I used to see my father, you know, clean his shoes. And he's the one who taught me how to clean my shoes, how to polish and do everything. You know, some of these things, as I said, depends on the way you have been brought up.
Yeah.
But if you want now to lord it over your wife simply because you have married and you want to look like a really typical African man, you get it wrong.
But you know, at the same time, Walimu, there are some women, we are not the best. There are
Yes.
some women who will take advantage.
Of this.
Yeah, because now
Yeah.
my husband